Hey y'all, be here. I am down behind my house in our field, our cattle field. Thought I'd take a little stroll. Found some trash. I'm going to beat somebody. You just don't, there's things you don't do, and trashing somebody's property is one of them. You just don't do it. We've got a group of guys that do tree work. And I'm not going to name any names. They know who they are. But I don't know if they did this, but they do drink Gatorade, and I do find these several all over our field. And I really don't appreciate it. It's a little aggravating. You know, it's we let them dump down here. They bring mulch, and they bring big logs, and you know, they bring all kinds of stuff, and I get it if it's an accident. Like, look, this is a full bottle of whatever, you know, coconut water. That's all well and good if it's an accident. You're dumping the dump bed on the truck, and you set it on the bumper, and you forget about it and drive off. I understand that. Believe me. We've done it several times. But, they just need to try to be aware of, you know, your trash. You know, I mean, we burn the wood that they bring, and then the big logs, which are the real nice ones, we actually, we take to a sawmill and have them cut up, you know, so we can have lumber. Because the price of lumber is a little expensive right now. And, you know, why not utilize what you've got, you know, your own land, and take it to a sawmill, have it, you know, cut up into lumber to use for whatever, you know, instead of going and paying outrageous prices, you know, and giving... I mean, I'm all for giving any small business money or, you know, helping out whoever, but especially if, you know, the Home Depot, we love them. We shop there quite a bit. But, you know, but if you've got your own resources on your own land, use that. Jeez. I mean, that's common sense for anybody. I can't walk around a whole lot with this thing in my hand. But I just wanted to show y'all. This is my little 4-foot deer stand that my husband cut down for me. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it now. I need to put my stuff back around it. It's kind of come loose. My coverage came loose. But anyway, I need to fix that before deer season. I need to have Douglas, my husband, fix it for me. He'll do it. But yeah, it's 4 feet off the ground. So, you know, it's like 4th step, I'm up in the stand, and I'm not very far. Oh, hush, Sam. Our cows think that I'm down here to feed them. They know this never happens. Mama don't feed them, Daddy feeds them. Come on. Get with the program. They know I'm not going to feed them either. I mean, they know, you know, they don't see me walking around down here very often, though. So, I went to see my doctor today, one of them, and I got me some shots in my neck, and so, where it was tight, real tight, and he made it feel quite a bit better. So, you know, the only exercise I can really get is walking around, you know, or whatever. And so if I feel like it or feel up to it, you can dang betcha I'm going to do it. Because when you go from being very active and building furniture for a living, or I detailed lots of stuff. I had a detail business for, gosh, almost 20 years. You know, and I most of the time I detailed stuff myself, like big old houseboats. I've detailed planes, motorcycles, you know, cars, trucks of all kinds. You name it. I've detailed it. Campers. I've detailed campers. You name it. If it's a toy on wheels and, needs to be clean, people don't want to clean it themselves, they'd call me. So, I was very active. I worked my tail off from daylight till dark. And then I took some falls and, had 2 or 3 major accidents. I had a big board hit me in the neck. Great big board hit me in the neck. Let's see what else. I fell down the stairs in our pool a couple of times. I've had some accidents. I've had some major falls. And it's because I was getting off balance. I was... Sam, you're ruining my video time, girlfriend. Cut it out. She's a very vocal cow. I love her, but she's very, very vocal. She's kind of like her mama, like me. Very, very outspoken. She's like, hey, feed me. Shut up on that thing and feed me some grain. But anyway, and it progressed to my Chiari. And I believe that's mainly what caused it to progress. And then I got to where I couldn't stain furniture. I got into building furniture, custom furniture, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Loved everything about it. Designed furniture, custom built stuff for people, staining, the whole process. I loved it. And then all of a sudden, it got to where I was having headaches. My neck was hurting all the time. Had back pain. I got to where I couldn't grip anything like my sponges and stuff to stain furniture. My sanding disc, which was air driven, I couldn't do that for a very long period of time at all. Be mainly 5-10 minutes of that mess, and I found myself taking more and more breaks. And it would just make my whole arm hurt. My shoulders would hurt. And I was like, look, this is ridiculous. Something's going on with me. I need to figure it out. I'm just wearing myself out. And so, and just in constant pain. Constantly. I wouldn't know what it would feel like not to be in pain. I really wouldn't. I mean, even right now, even though I had those shots today, I am having a good day. I do feel better. But, my neck still hurts. My shoulder still hurts me. I still have back pain. I mean, it's something you kind of accept, you get used to, and you just deal with it. And you cherish your good days. You cherish the days that you actually feel like taking a little stroll. You just cherish those days, and you don't take that for granted anymore. I used to take a lot of crap for granted. I didn't even realize what I took for granted. Until this progressed and the doctor said, you can't lift over 10 pounds the rest of your life. We can do surgery, but that's no fix. That's not a fix. This is your life, the rest of your life. The goal of the surgery is to relieve some of your neurological symptoms, headaches, some of your pain. It's not going to get rid of all of it. But your spine's compromised. It's going to be even more so after surgery. And you'll even have to be more careful because, if you fell, it would be detrimental. It would be horrible. It would be really bad. Really bad, y'all. So, I've just learned to accept it and move on. Move on. Life goes on. Now I paint. I get my exercise when I can, where I can, whatever. It can be something small as like this, just strolling down the hill, not far from my house, in our back field, just to eyeball my deer stand. See what it's looking like, because deer season's coming up pretty soon. So, I'm trying to see if I stepped in left behind Sam, my cow. Well, she's not the only cow. We had 9 here on this farm, And we took some to the sale yesterday. Well, my husband and my father-in-law did. And so now we've got 4 ladies, baby bearing ladies, and we've still got our bull here. Well, Dad's bull. He's going back home soon because he's did his job. But Miss Sambo. But anyway, I lost track of what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Our other farm we have over 100 head of beef master and red Angus. So, you know, 2 cattle farms is a lot of work, y'all. My husband, God love him, he retired Air Force, and now he's a farmer. And, well, he was a farmer before he retired, but still, now he really is a full-time farmer. And believe you me, it's a full-time job. So, I think he works harder now than he ever did at the air base, you know. So, of course, the last several years of his job, because he retired as a chief. And so all he did was sit at a desk, basically. I mean, I hate to say that, but, you know, he still had work to do. It was just a different kind of work. But anyway, I'll show y'all Sam. She's, God love her. Her babies just eat her down to nothing. There's Sambo. Hi, Miss Sam. I'll go over here and she'll look at me. Well, I ain't gonna walk up behind her. You learn that. Don't walk up behind them. You might get kicked. You get the crap kicked out of you. Hi, Samantha. Hi, darling. How's Mama's girl? How's my girl, Sam? Her baby, God love her. We gotta get her fattened back up. Her baby just sucked her down to nothing. And those guys that bring wood, like I said, they bring their cut trees they cut down, and because they have a landscape business, or, well, they have a tree cutting business or whatever. And so they bring you know, loads of their crap and dump it, and then we manage it. We charge them, of course, but, you know, we manage it. But we also get the big, pretty logs out of it. Big, nice logs. I'll show you some. There's a few there. I mean, there's some there. There's a stack back there. And I think we might have some back there for firewood. But this stuff, oh, we got a stack right there. Oh, it's a small stack compared to some of them we got. But we've got, you know, great big old logs. And I was trying to walk over here so I can show you our bull. He's pretty. His name is Pistol. He's a big boy. We did have a bull bigger than him. The bull that we did have was a black Angus, and he was over 2,000 pounds. His name was Bully. But he was a big boy. But this is Pistol. I don't know if y'all can see. Hi, Pistol. Hi, Bubba. Oh, he's such a pretty bull. He's just beautiful. He's a beautiful boy. And there's Lily and Mama. Oh, hush, Mama. But yeah, that's Pistol right there. I can't see. Anyway. That's Pistol, and ain't he a looker? No wonder our ladies love him. He's a handsome dude, I tell you. Yeah, he's a handsome dude. No, Pistol, I ain't out here for your benefit. You can just stay over there and eat your grass, buddy, or your leaves or whatever. He's a big boy. I took a picture of him one time. Well, our bull, Doug had to name him Shake and Bake. God have mercy. Really? You couldn't pick a more unique name than that. He named our bull our Beefmaster bull we've got over at our other farm, shake and bake. Lord have mercy. You can tell he's a redneck, can't you? Name our bull shake and bake. I said, look, I could have come up with a lot better name for him than that. We do name all our cows. Now, we don't name any of them on the other farm. Because there's just too many of them. I'm not about to. They got tag number and that's their name. Good enough. But anyway, yeah, they were doing, it's been several years back, they were doing shots and working them, is what we call it. They were working the cows one day, and I was helping actually, but we all decided to take a break, had the bull in the chute. Our big bull now, he's bigger than Pistol, Shake and Bake is. But we had him in the chute, so he couldn't go nowhere. So I decided I'm going to do a selfie with him because I thought it was funny. I'll try to attach it to the end of this video, but I mean, if I can, I'll see if I've got the picture on this phone. I don't know if I've got it or transferred it to my laptop, but anyway, it's real funny. I'm leaned over and I'm like, give me a kiss. And he just looking at me like, what's this crazy lady doing to me? Well, I wasn't giving him a shot, that's for sure. I wasn't going to make him mad. But it's quite funny. I was like, you can't get away, so I can get a selfie, a kissy picture with you. It was funny. But that same day, oh, that's another fall I took. That same day, I was manning a gate, and we had cows we were putting in a small holding pen to line them up and run them down the chute, and you know, to give them shots. Well, there were too many in the lot. There shouldn't have been that many in the lot. And lo and behold, they decide they won't be there no more. So what are they going to do? They charge the gate, which I'm manning. The only thing I know to do, reflex, is I jump up on the gate and I just held on for dear life. They rushed that gate, actually picked the gate up with their head. I go riding it across the lot, and the fence is behind me, so I'm fixing to get smacked between the fence and the gate. So I had no choice. I had to let go. Well, I end up across the field, across the lot, up against the opposite fence, mind you, which was a good 50 feet, maybe, something like that. I mean, I was thrown quite far. Landed on a stump. It was a small stump. I wouldn't say that small, but it was a short stump. I landed up against it. Thank the good Lord above I didn't land on that thing, because I'm sure it would have paralyzed me or killed me. But any event, that was one of the major falls I took. And needless to say, I never again worked cows. I'm like, Doug says, we're working cows such and such day next week. And I'm like, okay, have fun. I'll be here waiting on you for your safe return home. By the way, I'm going to say a prayer before you go. I'm going to pray for you. I'm just going to start praying right now. So you'll be prayed up by the time you go. By the time you have to actually do it. You'll be safe. You know. You have faith. I have faith. You're good. You'll be all right. But, yeah. Needless to say, I didn't ever do that again. That was a major fall that I had. And I'm pretty sure that contributed to the progress in my Kiari that I have. And that's the reason why I can't do a whole lot no more. You know, it sucks, but that's how it is. You know, like I've said, that's the life I was handed. Yeah, I enjoyed my active time while I could. I did it to the fullest, 150% or more, and put my whole heart into everything I ever did. And, you know, now I'll just put my whole heart into YouTube and giving positive words to people. And, you know, my painting, I'll just give my 150%, my full whole heart, with all my heart efforts to the things that I can do now. So, you know, I'm not going to change. I'm just not going to be as active and do as much as I used to. So, you know, it's about time anyway. In a sense, I've kind of retired. And so now I'm just enjoying life. I can enjoy my grandbabies. I can enjoy our property. You know, I can enjoy the things that, you know, maybe I didn't get to enjoy so much before. Well, I've always enjoyed everything I do, but, you know, now I don't have to worry about getting this built and this done and that, you know. I can just focus on, because my painting is kind of a hobby, more or less. It's more or less a hobby. Y'all, I'm going to walk over here as I mosey back towards the house. And I'm going to walk along the fence, I think. Let's see, how am I going to go? I'm going to walk this way. I'm going to walk along the fence row. There's woods next to our house. And these woods have always creeped me out. Just creeped me to no end. Why, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Well, I could tell you. Kind of. It's nothing like, ooh, spooky, scary. I wish it was. Because people are into that nowadays. I'm into spooky, scary. I like spooky, scary stuff. But, anyway, I hear stuff at night in these woods that just creep me out. I can't explain it. Couldn't begin to tell you why I get a creepy feeling, because I've never heard anything like majorly scary or, you know, whatever, but I have heard some odd noises coming from these woods at night, because I sit on my porch, y'all, all day long and late into the night most of the time, watching TV, watching a movie, because we have a TV on our back deck, or I'm in the pool watching TV at night. That's a lot of fun, you know. Now it's getting too cold, but, well, I sit outside with a coat and wrapped up in a blanket. On my porch swing, well, it's a daybed swing that I built myself. You know, I built it, designed it, and sometime I will show y'all a picture. You know, I'll put it in my video. One of these videos I will. But, anyway, these woods, I'm going to turn my camera around again. These woods just creep me out. I mean, tell me if it ain't creepy. Let me set my drink down. Ooh, looks like something's peed there. Gross. Okay, I didn't want to set my drink there. I'm going to turn the camera around and show y'all these creepy woods, and you tell me if it wouldn't creep you out a little bit. Now, mind you, I am used to the woods. I'm a country girl. You better believe it. I love my hunting. I love fishing. You know, I used to love being in the woods. I just don't do it so much because of my Chiari and because I can't do things for long periods of time. So that's the only reason. But I love the outdoors. Outside, I'd rather be outside any day of the week. So anyway, I'm going to turn this camera around and show y'all these woods. These creep me out. See, I mean, I don't know why I don't look creepy, but, or it might not look creepy to some people, but to me, it just does. It just, I mean, some of it's real pretty, but most of it just creepy looking. And I'll walk a little bit and show y'all. We'll see what we can see. I hate walking into the sun. And there's a dog next door, y'all, that I don't know. That dog has the weirdest bark I've ever heard a dog have. And I actually don't think it's a dog. I think it's a critter making its noise the same time the dog barks. You know, the dog that's got a weird bark that I've never heard. Oh, I'm walking through a spider web. God help. Don't let the spider be in it. Let it be somewhere else. By the way, I'm not scared of spiders. Let me tell you, the only thing I'm scared of is a snake. That's why any snake, whether it's poisonous or no poisonous, it ain't getting close to me. Because if it gets too dang close, it's going to end up a dead one. So, I don't do snake. I mean, you know, I've even seen, a mountain lion on our property. And it was actually down our neighbor's driveway next to our property. It goes down beside our field. And I seen it. I was standing on the porch looking down. And I seen it walking down the road, down their driveway. And by our back gate. Like just down the hill from our house. Like, I would say probably 300 yards from me. I mean, and for me, it was a mountain lion, y'all. That is close. That's too close for comfort. So, it didn't even acknowledge me. Of course, I was just standing up there freaking out on the porch, just in awe of what I was looking at. I first tried to justify what I was looking at. I was thinking, okay, it's the neighbor's dog. And then it turned sideways. And I thought, well, he's not, usually he's like spunky. And you know how dogs walk and how cats walk? Cats just walk cat-like. And this was certainly walking cat-like. So, it was a cat. It wasn't no dog. It was a mountain lion. You know, that's what it was. Wasn't a coyote. I know how coyotes walk. Because, you know, dogs and cats, dogs have a beak about them. And cats have a, you know, ninja-like, you know, cats like stroll. like they're cool. Like, look at me strolling along. You know, cats are sneaky. They are. They're just sneaky. And I've got, oh, thanks a lot, Mr. Gnat. You can figure it out. Spider web. I hope there's not a spider in my hair. I will freak out. I'm already freaking out, let's face it. And I don't even know if there's a spider in my hair. There better not be. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jeez. Okay, y'all got a big thrill out of that, huh? Got you a chuckle? I hope. At my expense. That scared me to death. Oh, Lord. I'm surprised I didn't hurt myself. Jeez Louise. I hate spider webs. That's the one thing I hate about walking through the woods. Because you either going to get a gnat in your eye, a skeeter in your ear, or you're going to get a spider in your hair. That's what's going to happen when you walk off through the woods. I'm trying to see if I've got a spider in my hair, y'all. I'm just freaking out about this. I'm not fixing my hair because believe you me, I could give a hoot's nanny about fixing my hair, especially if there's a spider in it. Woo, Lord. Unless it, I don't know. I was fixing to say, unless it's a hairdressing spider. Haha, not too funny. But, no. Oh, Lord. I said I wasn't scared of spiders, and I'm really not. But great big ones that hang out in the trees, yeah, a little bit, you know, especially if they're going to bite you and do something to you. Like hurt you, you know. Like a brown recluse. Leave you with a hole lead out of your head. Yeah. I don't like those spiders. I mean, I'm not a lover of them anyway, but certainly not the dangerous ones, the ones that wreak havoc on your life. Like I said, eat a hole through you. Whew. God love him. My son has been bit by brown recluse. My husband's been bit by one. I hadn't, that I can ever remember, baby. Oh, yeah, I did. Wait. I think I did. We were painting our post after we put fence up. And I had gotten spider bit on my elbow. And actually, at the same time, ended up having surgery on my elbow because I ripped a muscle from the bone. But when I got bit by that spider, they had given me the wrong kind of medicine, and it sent that spider bite into overdrive, and it got severely infected. It was terrible, y'all. I mean, it was horrific experience. So, yeah, I can't believe I almost forgot that. I was fixing to say I've never been bitten by a spider, but yeah, I have. Big time. I've got bit good by one. And then I just suffer the consequences of someone else's negligence, you know, because they, it wasn't my doctor. It was a nurse that was in the doctor's office. She ain't there no more. But, that's not here nor there. But she took it upon herself to prescribe me steroid medicine. Really? To get rid of an infection in my elbow that was clearly a spider bite. You just don't do that. I mean, it really sent that into overdrive. It seriously did. That infection was just wreaking havoc on me. I'm going to set this up here and show y'all this big stump. That's my cup, y'all, with antlers on it. And T for Tillery. This stump is super huge. I mean, I love this stump. This stump is so cool. Let me turn around here and I'll turn this around one more time so you can see the size of this stump. Look at that. That stump is huge. And then it's got that cut on it. It kind of looks like a big old chair. And then I don't know what this mess right here is going on. But it's really cool. Vines had grown up around it. And then it's got this big old, you know, it looks like a back on it. But it's just how they cut it. But we're saving that bad boy for something. I don't know what yet. But it's being saved for something. Something good, I can assure you that. My husband will have to do it, but that's okay. He knows how to do stuff. Believe me, he's like Mr. Jack of all trades. He can do it all. And he says if he don't know how to do it, Google will teach him. And I'm like, you mean YouTube? And this was like before he, you know, started looking on YouTube for stuff. But, no, he used to say Google will teach me. Google will tell me how. You know, if I'm not sure about something, Google knows. I'm like, oh, Lord. Yeah. So, he used to say, that used to be one of his favorite sayings, Google it. I used to hate to hear that. I got to where I wouldn't even ask him nothing because I knew that was going to be his answer. Google it. Google it. Like, okay. Yeah, come up with a different answer, will you? I mean, you know, 19 years. Well, this was last year when I was tired of hearing Google it. This was last year at 18 years of marriage. I was like, okay. In 18 years, it finally got old. That saying got old. Can you, like, get a new one? Get you a new one. One more fun. It used to be funny at one time, but it quit being funny a while ago. Like, yeah. No, I don't even use Google. I use YouTube. Everybody knows YouTube tell you everything. Everything you want to know. You just look at YouTube. Google it on YouTube. I know you tech people find that funny. Anyway, then again, you might not. You might go, what a dork. But, y'all, I've had my walk. I'm done. My husband's tractor. His Kubota. And then mine's a John Deere. So, because I think John Deere was the only tractor ever created, in my opinion. You know, John Deere's a good tractor. But, and hey, anything that's got deer in it, got to be good. So, my tractor paid for, though. So, and it's still, you know, fairly new. Not, you know, we've had it for several years. But, I wish I could ride on it, you know, but I don't get to do that anymore. Not even, well, I ought to ride it down the hill once in a while to instead of the four-wheeler. Might not beat me up as bad, because you can go slower on a tractor than you can a four-wheeler. But then the cows would surround me, because they would think I'm trying to feed them. Because, you know, our cows are, I think, pigs incognito. They're pigs acting as cows. Because they think, you know, they've got to eat all the time. But, y'all, I'm going to get off this video, quit flapping my jaws. And I just want to say I love y'all, and I hope you have a blessed day. I'm going to try to have a blessed afternoon. And, smile at somebody today, y'all. Crack a warm one, see what happens. Love ya.